Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And hit the notification bell
so we can go to college and get more knowledge.
Welcome back in the CBDC Assets Group with your main man, Corey. David Schwartz is not pleased with the Flare governance proposal. He's unhappy with the proposal because it only gives XRP holders 15% of the Flare tokens that they were promised. It also builds in a lot of monetary expansion that doesn't seem to benefit anyone except the Flare network. January 9th is when they did the first Flare airdrop, and that was 15% of the tokens. The remaining tokens from Flare will be dropped over the next 36 months. To vote on the new governance proposal, participants must have Flare wrap to receive full and final distribution. David Schwartz said that there's no reason to hold the Flare tokens and wait to get additional airdrops under the present conditions. This could be the reason why, because he's implying that the Flare network leveraged the XRP community as a growth tool before eroding its commitment to fulfill the Flare airdrop. Could there be trouble in paradise with Hugo and big bad JOELKATZ? I don't know. I'll let you decide. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I got this 5-minute video of Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the European Commission, speaking at Davos about how energy will be used as a weapon and how net zero is already causing huge industrial, economic, and geopolitical shifts, and by far the quickest and most pronounced of our lifetime. She goes on to talk about $1 trillion investment into the clean energy economy from America and Europe, and how the next decades will see the greatest industrial transformation of our times and maybe of all times. It's good to watch these guys and see what these ladies and gentlemen, and see what their perspective is, because ultimately they're the ones who make things happen. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you on the next one.
Dear Klaus, as your global risk report sets it out, we see rising inflation, making the cost of living and the cost of doing business more expensive. We see energy being used as a weapon. We see threats of trade wars and the return of confrontational geopolitics. In addition, climate change already comes with a huge cost. And we have no time to lose in the transition to a clean economy. And that's what I want to speak about. The net zero transformation is already causing huge industrial, economic, and geopolitical shifts, by far the quickest and the most pronounced in our lifetime. It is changing the nature of work. It is reshaping the nature of our industry. But we are on the brink of something far greater. Just think, in less than 3 decades, we want to reach net zero. In less than 3 decades, we have to reach net zero. But the road to net zero means developing and using a whole range of new clean technologies across our economy, in transport, in buildings, in manufacturing, in energy. The next decades will see the greatest industrial transformation of our times, maybe of any times. And those who develop and manufacture the technology that will be the foundation of tomorrow's economy will have the greatest competitive edge. So the scale of the opportunity is clear for all to see. The International Energy Agency estimates that the market for mass manufactured clean energy tech will be worth around $650 billion a year by 2030, more than triple today's levels. To get ahead of the competition, we need to keep investing in strengthening our industrial base and making Europe more investment and innovation friendly. And that is what investors are looking closely at in the different markets for clean tech. And of course, we have seen the Inflation Reduction Act in the United States, the $369 billion clean tech investment plan. That means that together, the European and the United States alone are putting forward almost €1 trillion to accelerate the clean energy economy. This has the potential to massively boost the path to climate neutrality. But it is no secret that certain elements of the design of the Inflation Reduction Act raised a number of concerns in terms of some of the targeted incentives for companies. So this is why we have been working with our United States friends to find solutions, for example, so that EU companies and EU-made electric cars can also benefit from the Inflation Reduction Act. Our aim should be to avoid disruptions in transatlantic trade and investment. We should ensure that our respective incentive programs are fair and mutually reinforcing. And we should also set out how we can jointly benefit from this massive investment, for example, by creating economies of scale across the Atlantic or setting common standards. At the heart of the joint vision is our conviction that competition and trade are the key to speeding up clean tech and climate neutrality.